Number 9, Kato Mara serving. Mountainside kill by number 10, Emma Burlingame. Back row attack coming for Sunset. It finds the floor. Point Sunset. Kill Mountainside. Number 8, Mackenzie Leith. Serving from Mountainside, number 10, Emma Burlingame. Sunset struggles on serve receive. The overpass. Found the floor in bounds, point Sunset. Right side attack from Mountainside finds the floor. Mountainside substitution. Number 2, Sage Solis coming in for number 9, Gabby Auer. And number 13, Zoe Christian in for number 11, Emily Germello. Number 2 back to serve for Mountainside. Service error, Mountainside. Point Sunset. Big swing on the outside from Mountainside. Scores a point.
Into the game for Sunset, number 11, Kayla Fan.
Number 11 for Sunset, Kayla Fan comes into the game. Mountainside serving. Hard cross-court shot. Mountainside goes to the right. Off the block, point, Mountainside. Mackenzie Leith serving. Free ball to Mountainside. Let's see what they can do. Back row attack. Seemed unexpected. Lead into a attack error. Point Sunset.
Into the game for Sunset, number 7, Ariana Lambros.
Short serve from Sunset. Catches Mountainside on their heels. Point Sunset. Scores tied up at 5-5. Ball manages to drop down in front of the block. Point Mountainside.
Into the game for Mountainside, number 10, Emma Burlingame.
Number 3, Grace Clark back to serve. The libero wearing the opposite colored jersey, defensive specialist. That's an ace for Clark. Clark with her second ace in a row. with a deep cross-court serve. Going to the same spot again. Down ball coming. Clark is unable to pick it up. Point Sunset. Sydney Hankel back to serve for Sunset. Attack our Mountainside. Point Sunset. Right side attack, off the block, point Mountainside.
Rebecca, to do this work?
I'm not a smooth person though, so
So far tonight, Mountainside's attacks from the right side, the position behind the setter, have been effective. We'll see how that goes for the rest of the evening.
Are you talking live, like streaming on the stream? Because you know, like, I got out last night. I could hear everything Brian and I had been talking about. I'm like, I was being so stupid. Like, wait for the. When we were up in the box.
Into the game for Sunset number 4. Raisman Plano.
Sunset back to serve. Struggle on the pass. That's an ace for Sunset. Number 9, Katie O'Mara. Scores once again tied up at 9. If my memory serves, our second tie of the evening. Down ball coming from Mountainside. Easily handled by Sunset. Outside attack coming. The tip. Back row attack. Off-speed shot picked up by Sunset. Sunset setter decided to put the ball over on 2. Effective for a point. Back row attack, Sunset. Handled by Mountainside. Setter's in position. Quick attack to the outside. Burlingame with the kill. Once again, scores tied up.
Into the game from outside number 1, Miley Jan.
Substitution 1 in for Mountainside. Meili Chan. Good pass from Sunset. Going to the middle. Off the block and down, point Sunset. That's another lead change. This first set in a best 3 out of 5 match is quite tight, almost halfway through. Good pass, Mountainside. Going to the outside, blocked. Ball's down on Mountainside's court, point Sunset. Deep serve, handled well by the Mountainside libero. Tip out of the middle. Backside attack from Sunset. Swing in transition, picked up by Sunset. And Clark is unable to handle that deep cross-court shot. Point Sunset. Nice shot down the line by Leaf. Point Mountainside. Libero switch on Mountainside. Putting Burlingame back to serve. Jump float deep. Just wide to the far corner. Point Sunset.
Into the game from outside number 3, Grace Clark.
Short serve. touches the top of the net. Mountainside continuing to go to its opposite attack. Clark picks one up off the ground, but it's too hard to handle. Point, Sunset. It appears as though there was some sort of a rotation error on the part of Sunset. So the score is now 12-15. Rotation error costs Sunset a point.
In the game for Mountainside, number 2,
14.
Sam Scholes. And number 13, Zoe Christian.
Aggressive serve by Mountainside. Free ball over. Mountainside struggles to handle a free ball. Point, Sunset. Leaf with a big swing on the outside. Block slows it down. Defense picks it up. Sunset is unable to keep the ball in play. Substitutions on both sides. 11 in for 4 for Sunset.
Into the game for Sunset, number 11, Kayla Fenn. In the game for Mountainside, number 6.
And substitution for Mountainside. 6 for 1. Big swing from the back row for the libero on Sunset. Another right side attack from Mountainside, trying to mix it up with a tip. Attack from the outside. Big block. Oh, does not find the court. It's a little bit deep off the end line. Point, Sunset. Good rally, aggressive swings on both sides.
In the game for Sunset, number 7, Ariana Lampos.
Service ace for Sunset. That's number 23, Lauren Patterson. She's back to serve again. Short serve this time. Does not manage to creep itself over the net. Almost, with mixing up a deep serve and a short serve. Nice calls on Sunset's part.
In the game for Mountainside, number 10, Emma Burlingame.
Mountainside's middle blocker. Burlingame back in the front row. Block manages to slow the attack down for Mountainside. Tip. Sunset recovers with an attack down the line. Nice pass from Leith. She's caught flat-footed in the back row, but her roll shot then manages to find the floor. Point Mountainside.
In the game for Mountainside, number 9, Gabby Alla, and number 11, Emily Caramello.
Emily Jarmello back to serve. Short floating serve, picked up by Sunset. Overhand dig in the back row from Mountainside. Rally's still alive. Set to the backside. Block forms up. Leith gets a hand on it, but not enough to control the ball. Point Sunset.
In the game for Sunset,
We have a timeout, Mountainside. First of this set. That'll be a 1-minute timeout. The score is currently 15-20. Sunset is up. And we are back. Sunset serving, up 20-15. Good pass to start, coming back out of a timeout. The set was tight, though, with a net violation on Mountainside. Good pass from Mountainside. Libero, tip from the outside. Defense is picking up balls from Mountainside. Sunset is continuing to bring the ball back. And earns another point on defense with a block. O'Mara serves. Passes on target to the setter. The set is quick to the outside. Sunset opportunity for a big swing. Picked up by Mountainside. Mountainside once again going to their right side. Ball still live. Down ball error. Point Sunset.
Into the game for Mountainside, number 4, Sophia Green.
Coach Mayo brings number 4 into the game, Sophia Green.
And that's the end of the first game. The score is Sunset 25, Mountainside.
For all watching, I apologize, I missed a point there. First set is over. Sunset wins 25-15.
Sunset leads 1 game to 0.
The beginning of that first set was close. Both teams trading points throughout up until about 15. Mountainside's serve-receive game started to struggle somewhat in the last part of that game and made it more difficult to get their offense running. those of you watching volleyball for the first time this season, there are some changes to the general flow of a game. Teams typically change sides after each set. However, due to COVID concerns, the teams will stay on their respective sides throughout the match. So Mountainside will continue to be on the right side of your screen, and Sunset will continue to be on the left side of your screen. Teams have broken their huddles and are taking the floor for the beginning of the second set. Mountainside will be serving to begin this set.
Into the game for Sunset, number 23, Lauren Patterson. Into the game for Mountainside, number 3, Grace Clark.
The Liberos have made their switches, and number 11, Emily Jarmello, is back to serve. Jarmello is one of Mountainside's setters. It looks as though they're running some sort of a 6-2. Good pass from Sunset. Block from Mountainside forms up, sends the ball back to Sunset. A communication error leads to a point for Mountainside. Strong defensive start in this second set from Mountainside. Short serve from Jarmello. Backside attack down the line. Mountainside continues going to their backside attack as well, but the ball never made it over the net, leading to 4 contacts. Point Sunset.
Into the game for Sunset, number 4, Presley Meyer.
Big swing from the back from Mountainside. Handled by Sunset. Ball coming back, finds the floor, but it's long outside. Point Mountainside. We have a substitution for Mountainside. Manuel now coming out for Ruby Duncan, who's heading back to serve. Duncan is a defensive specialist. And she'll be playing middle back. The serve finds the top of the tape and drops down. Point Sunset. Mountainside unable to handle the serve from Lamporos. Point Sunset. Another deep serve from Lamporos. Better serve receives. Big swing from the outside, blocked by Sunset, but the ball goes outside, out of bounds. Point Mountainside.
Interviewing for Sunset, number 23, Lauren Patterson. Interviewing for Mountainside, number 5, Hannah Wilborn.
Slow serve from Mountainside. Right side attack. Cross court goes wide. Point Mountainside. Burlingame with a jump float. Sunset struggles to receive, but finds a way to bring some heat off the attack. Big swing from the outside. Down ball catches Mountainside on their heels. Point Sunset.
Into the game for Mountainside, number 3, Grace Clark.
Sunset serving. Leith handles the serve relatively easily. Mountainside continues once again with its right side attack. At this point in the second set, Sunset seems to be bringing a little bit more pressure with their offense than Mountainside. Both teams are passing relatively well, but the third contact seems to be swinging in favor of Sunset more often. Mountainside with a good pass. Great hustle to pick it up and set. Jarmella's doing a good job moving the ball around to her hitters. Leith's attack goes wide outside of the antenna. Point Sunset. Long rally. Ball's crossed the net 3 or 4 times. Leith with the off-speed shot manages to notch a point for Mountainside.
Into the game for Mountainside, number 9, Gabby Hour. Also into the game for Mountainside, number 2, Sage Souls.
Short serve. Handled well by Sunset. Sunset's right side attack finds the shoulder of Hour. Point Sunset. Mountainside with 3 controlled contacts, bettering the ball each time. Right side once again, finding the floor. Point Mountainside.
Into the game for Sunset, number 11.
And I apologize, I missed a point on Sunset. The score should be 6-7.
Into the game for Mountainside, number 12, Maddie Motel.
Leith back to serve. 3 players in serve receive for Sunset. Deep float serve. Sunset struggles with the ball. Sunset's libero brings some heat from the back row. The tip from Mountainside doesn't clear the net.
Into the game for Sunset, number 7, Ariana Lampros.
The Mountainside overpass, contacted by a Sunset blocker, down to the floor, point Sunset. Ball served short, doesn't manage to make it over the net. The short serve is generally a high risk-reward kind of proposition. A lot of players can score points that way, but sometimes the ball does come up short, costing the team a point and a side out. Sunset struggling on serve receive, but their down ball finds a deep corner. Leith is unable to keep it under control.
Watching, that might be making people sick. Flipping the camera around. Try not.
Service reception. The Mountainside is under control. Leith brings heat from the back row, but the ball is slowed down. Cross-court shot by Motal finds the floor. Point Mountainside.
Into the game for Mountainside, number 11, Emily Caramella. And number 13, Zoe Christian.
aggressive serve from Mountainside. Sunset handles it. Good set. Both liberos played a large role in that rally. The Sunset's libero Lauren Patterson bringing a kill from the back row. Roll shot from Patterson. Set to the outside. Montell with a hitting error, ball contacting the antenna as it crossed the net. Nice pass from Mountainside. Tip finds the floor from the outside. Kill Burlingame.
Into the game from outside, number 7, Ruby Duncan.
Set was off the net. Sunset wasn't able to bring a lot of heat, but still found the floor. Clark with a great pass on serve receive. Big swing from Sunset, handled by Mountainside. Set to the outside, big swing from Mountainside. Ball goes wide. No touch, point Sunset. Clark with the serve reception. Good pass to the setter, roll shot from the outside. Hitting error for Sunset, point Mountainside.
Into the game from outside, number 5, Hannah Wilborn.
Hitting error from Sunset. Number 20 was unable to clear the net with her attack. Sunset continues to rely on their libero for some offense out of the back row. This time, however, it led to a hitting error, point Mountainside. Our first time out of the second set taken by Sunset. The score is currently 12-14. Sunset is in the lead. Coming back from our first time out of the second set. Mountainside serving, down 2 points, 12-14. Burlingame back to serve. Her jump float has given Sunset some trouble tonight. Once again, the pass from Sunset's libero over the net. Mountainside's middle block are able to put the ball to the floor. Burlingame back to serve again. Sunset continue to look for offense from their libero, unsuccessfully. A high middle attack from Sunset.
Into the game from outside, number 3, Grace Clark.
Serve reception from Mountainside over the net, leading to an overpass kill from Sunset. Nice pass from Mountainside. Deep cross-court ball finds the floor. Kill for Leaf. So far this match has come down to a battle of serve and serve receive. Both teams going through spells of difficult serve receive situations, leading to points for the other team. Big cross-court shot from Sunset. Point. Aggressive serve to Sunset. Leads to a pretty good pass from Mountainside, but the setter's unable to cover ground across court to make a second contact under control. Number 4 back to serve for Sunset. Mixing that with a short serve. Leaf controls the second ball. Free ball coming over from Clark. Back row attack. Anticipated from Sunset. Mountainside tried to cue up a middle attack, but there was some sort of a miscommunication, leading to an overpass and a kill from Sunset.
Timeout, Mountainside.
Mountainside has called its first time out of the second set. The score is currently 19 Sunset, 15 Mountainside. And we're back. Sunset serving. Leaf with reception. Number 2 Stage Solis unable to get around her teammate to make second contact on the ball. Point Sunset. Ace for Sunset. Sunset serving. Clark with the back row attack, dug by Sunset. Backside set with a tip, picked up by Clark. Ball's just over the net. Sunset finds the floor, point Sunset. I apologize for the score if people are looking at it in the box below. The scoreboard here is somewhat slow to react sometimes. Big swing from Mountainside finds its way through the block. Leaf with the kill.
Into the game for Sunset, number 11, Caleb Van. Into the game for Mountainside.
Both teams make substitutions. Leaf back to serve.
Number 12, Maddie Motel.
Leaf leads with a standing jump float. Handled by Sunset. Swing coming from the outside. Off-speed shot picked up by Mountainside. Hour with the swing. Once again, Sunset relies on the libero for offense. And a hitting error from Mountainside. Serve from Sunset, picked up by Mountainside. Big swing from the right side. Auer thought she had a kill, but Sunset keeps the ball alive. Lining up an X play, unsuccessfully. Outside swing from Sunset. Hitting error goes long. Point Mountainside. Off-speed shot from Sunset once again finds Mountainside on their heels, giving Sunset set point for the second set. Deep float serve, handled by Mountainside well. Right side attack from Auer. Over on two from the right side. Ball still alive. Backside set. Ball comes down on Mountainside's side of the court. Point. Sunset. Sunset goes up 2-0 in this match of best 3 out of 5.
Sunset leads the match, 2 games to none.
And we're back. Starting the third set. Sunset will be serving. So far, both teams have put up a valiant effort, kind of come together after a very long period of not having practice or team time in the last 12 months. It's great to see them playing. and I'm excited to see what both teams can do for the rest of this season and into the summer and next fall.
In the game for Sunset, number 23, Lauren Patterson. In the game for Mountainside, number 3, Grace Clark.
Katie O'Mara back to serve for Sunset to start the third set. Good serve reception from Mountainside. Clark handles the ball, deep cross-court shot, finds the floor, point Mountainside, starting out the third set with a kill.
In the game for Mountainside, number 1, Miley Chan.
Miley Chan comes in to serve for Mountainside. A defensive specialist looking to play middle back. Sunset struggles to handle the serve reception. Deep cross-court shot from the right side. Hard tip from Auer on the right. Hitting error from Sunset. Point Mountainside. Service error, Mountainside. Ball changes possession. Point Sunset. Deep serve from Sunset, handled easily. Outside set to Leaf. Plays the ball off the block, point Mountainside.
Hitter in the game for Sunset, number 15, Anita Fabernet.
Burlingame back to serve. Sunset struggled with her serve earlier. Let's see what happens here in the third set. Once again, difficult serve reception. Big swing handled by Chan. Deep back row shot. Doesn't quite find the court. Hitting error from Burlingame. Point Sunset.
Grace Clark.
Deep serve. Handled by Chan. Finesse shot from Leaf. Looking like a beach player with a hard cutty across court. Finds the floor. Point Mountainside.
In the game for Mountainside, number 14, Patty Peterson.
Peterson back to serve. Very flat float serve. Flying over the net. Sunset unable to handle it. Point Mountainside. Peterson sprints back to serve again. Another difficult flat serve, handled by Sunset this time. Right side attack coming, big swing, block, finds the court, point Mountainside. Mountainside's block is shown up in this third set, sending the ball back to Sunset's side of the court more than once already. Deep serve handled by Sunset. Outside set. Deep cross-court shot. Didn't get very much topspin on it. Doesn't find the court. Point Mountainside. Coach Solinas calls his first timeout of the third set. Coming back out, Peterson ready to serve once again. Her, I believe, fourth serve in a row, if my memory serves. Deep serve handled by Patterson. Cross-court chip shot from Sunset, doesn't make it over the net. Point Mountainside. Peterson serve. Overhand pass. Back row attack off the net. Ball still in play. Mountainside scrambles through, keeping the ball alive. Back row swing from Sunset. Mountainside in system. Strong shot down the line from Leaf. Point Mountainside. Great rally both sides, defense and offense. Sunset figuring out their passing game, but unable to find the court with their offense. Point Mountainside. Coach Salnas calls his second timeout. Peterson still serving. Mountainside excited to take the court. Peterson going back to serve once again, coming out of the second timeout of the third set. Mountainside up 10-2. Peterson mixes it up with a shorter serve. Patterson handles the ball. Outside set. Off-speed shot handled by Clark. Leaf with an off-speed shot down the line finds the floor. Mountainside has gone on an extended run in the third set with Peterson back serving once again. Set to the outside. Set was tight. Sunset unable to attack. Leaf with the hitting error. Line as official is signaling the ball contacted the antenna. Point Sunset. Huge swing by Leaf on the outside. Possibly the biggest swing we've seen all night. Mountainside's team is cheering. The crowd is getting into the game here. Mountainside up 12-3. Leaf goes back to serve. Leaf's serve is a little long, floating past the end line. Patterson back to serve. The serve clips the top tape, dropping down. Service error. Clark serves the ball. Sunset handles serve with a good pass. Peterson picks it up on defense. Off-speed shot from the right side. Sunset in system with a back row attack. Both sides back row attack. Defense here is keeping the rally going on both sides. Off-speed shot from the outside. Mountainside with an opportunity. Ball plays off the block and falls on Sunset's court. Point Mountainside. Clark back to serve again. Sunset in system. Middle attack. Dug by Mountainside. Down ball clips the net, finding the floor. Point Sunset. Back row attack, Sunset. Sorry, Mountainside. Sunset handles it on defense. Patterson lunges at the ball, but is unable to control it. Point, Mountainside. Patterson subs out. Oh, sorry. Peterson subs out on Mountainside. Auer comes in to take her place. Sunset out of system, free ball over. Quick attack in the 3 zone to Burlingame. Sunset handles it. Right side attack to Auer off the tape, finds the floor. Point, Mountainside. Mello serves the ball long.
In the game for Sunset number 4, Brisbane Walden.
O'Mara back to serve. Mountainside out of system. Finds the outside with a tip. Miscommunication from Mountainside. Nobody behind to hit the ball. Point, Sunset. Clark with a good serve receive. Burlingame around back on a slide. Attack is picked up. Ball played off the tape. Still alive. Back row attack for Leaf. Off-speed shot. Over and 2 for Sunset. Picked up by Mountainside. Quick attack by Mountainside. Burlingame finds the floor. Point, Mountainside. Both teams working hard in transition to find opportunities for offense. Chan comes in to serve. Float serve falls short, picked up by Sunset. Outside attack coming. Cross-court defense. Proves effective. Leaf finds the floor. Point, Mountainside. Late in the 3rd set, Mountainside's looking good. They seem to be in rhythm offensively more often than Sunset. Chan back to serve. Float serve to the middle of the court. Back row attack coming from Sunset. Picked up by Chan in the back row. Big swing from Leaf. Looks like the officials picked up a tip on Sunset. Point, Mountainside. Some confusion from the up and down official, but one of the line judges saw a touch. Chan serving. Set to the outside, big swing coming. Sunset unable to find the court, hitting the ball long. Point, Mountainside. Score is now 20-7, Mountainside. Chan serving. Float serve picked up. Good pass. Set to the outside. Chan on defense. Leaf had to set the ball. The official calls a double contact on Leaf's set. Point, Sunset.
In the game for Sunset number 13, Emily Beth Stefanoni.
Service error for Sunset. Ball travels under the net. Point, Mountainside.
Sunset number 23, Lauren Patterson. In the game
Burlingame back to serve.
Hannah Wilborn.
Middle attack from Sunset goes long, no touch. Points, Mountainside. Burlingame back to serve once again. Sunset struggled with Burlingame serve all night long. Once again, she goes to Patterson. Set, tight, put down by Auer. Point, Mountainside. Burlingame to serve. Jump float, short. Picked up by Sunset. Set to the back row. Attack goes wide. Point, Mountainside. Mountainside's looking at their first set point of the evening at 24-8. Burlingame serves short. Backside set. Cross court. Auer picks it up on defense. Center line violation on Jarmello as she ran to get the ball. Point, Sunset. Sunset back to serve. Mountainside mounts an attack off of a back row. Rally still alive. Scramble on Mountainside's part. Sunset able to control the ball. Big swing coming from the outside. Picked up by Burlingame in the back row. No one's there for a second contact. Point, Sunset. To receive, Chan passes the ball. Good pass. Big swing by Leaf. Picked up by Patterson. Back row attack by Patterson goes long. Point, Mountainside. The third set concludes with a win for Mountainside, 25-10. The match score is now 2-1. Sunset leads. Fourth set is about to begin. Both teams have taken the court. Just a reminder, teams do not switch sides this season due to COVID concerns. Mountainside continues to be on the right of your screen. Sunset on your left. If we do need a fifth deciding set, that would play to 15 points instead of 25. Mountainside will start with serve. Germello back to initiate the fourth set. Deep serve, a little long past the end line. Point, Sunset. Good pass, big swing out of the middle for Burlingame. Point, Mountainside. Substitution, Chan coming in to serve for Mountainside. She had some success last set. Coming out again, putting pressure on the front row attacker. Big swing from the outside, touched. Dug from the back row by Chan, but Germello charged with a double contact. Good serve from Sunset. Ball's passed over the net, but Sunset's unable to capitalize on the free ball. Sunset with a back row attack. Ball still in play. Germello hustles to pick it up. Leaf with a down ball cross court. Right side attack from Sunset, picked up by Chan. Germello sets the backside. Big swing off the block, ball still in play. In transition, setting to the outside. Defense is keeping this rally alive on both sides of the net. Leaf with the off-speed shot, picked up down the line. Block sends the ball back to Sunset, once again picked up. Big swing from the middle from Burlingame, just a little long. Great rally both sides. One of the longest I think we've seen all night. Clark with a serve receive. Off-speed cross-court shot from Leaf. Ball is overpassed. Christian put the ball down. Point, Mountainside. Libero switch on Mountainside puts Burlingame back to serve. She was successful last set. Let's see what she can do here. Jump float. Pressure on Sunset with the overpass. Leaf with a big swing. Ball contacts the net on the swing. Point, Mountainside. Looks like Coach Solness wanted a net violation call, but didn't get one. Burlingame back to serve. Deep float serve, handled by Sunset. No second contact, ace for Burlingame. Though you can't see it on the camera, the ace celebration for the Mountainside bench is quite impressive. Second ace in a row from Burlingame. Once again, ace celebration from the bench, quite impressive. Burlingame back to serve. Patterson struggles with the overpass. Net violation on Mountainside. Wilborn saying she didn't touch the net, that it was the ball, but officials hold firm. Point, Sunset. Float serve, Chan handled, overpass. Sunset unable to capitalize. Overpass again for Chan. Ball still in play. Both teams struggle to get the ball out of the net and in rhythm, eventually leading to a point for Mountainside. Peterson taking the court, back to serve for Mountainside. Float serve, cross court, handled by Sunset. Right side attack coming off the block, point, Sunset. It looked like Wilburn struggled to close the block, and the ball came through the middle of the two blockers on that attack. Clark with the tight pass. Attack on 2, point Mountainside. Jarmello went up to get that overpass and put it down. Leafs back to serve.
Into the game for Mountainside, number 4, Sophia Green.
Aggressive float serve from Leaf. Unable to be handled by Sunset. Point Mountainside. That's an ace. Leaf back to serve again. Short serve this time, mixing up. Set to the middle for Sunset. Cut shot, cross court. Finds the floor to Mountainside's left. Point Sunset.
Into the game for Sunset, number 7, Ariana Lambros.
Patterson back to serve for Sunset. Good serve, clips the tape, falls short. Wilburn unable to handle it. Ace for Sunset. Patterson serves again. Peterson controls the pass. Back row attack from Leaf. Sunset in system. Block by Mountainside leads to a call of 4 contacts by the officials. Point Mountainside.
Into the game for Mountainside, number 10, Emma Burlingame.
Burlingame rotates back into the front rows, middle. Clark back to serve. Service error. Point Sunset. Hankel back to serve for Sunset. Leaf on serve receive. Clark lines up an attack from the back row. Sunset sets the back row. Popped up by Mountainside's block, but the defense is unable to cover enough ground to pick it up. Point Sunset. He struggles on serve receive. And a double contact called on Jarmello as she tried to set the ball. Sunset serves. Leaf passes. Jarmello set. Leaf with the free ball from the back row. Sunset is in system. Right side attack. Leaf picks up the dig, but there was a net violation by the block. Point Mountainside. Coach Mayo calls her first timeout of the 4th set. The score is 11 for Sunset and 9 for Mountainside. Both teams employing socially distanced huddles during timeouts, where coaches are talking strategy with their teams, but not in close proximity. If you remember in years past, coaches typically are much closer to all their team when communicating. Hankel back to serve for Sunset. Leaf passes. Leaf coming from the back row attack. Contacted the net. Patterson pops it up. Free ball back over. Leaf with the free ball. Running a slide for Burlingame across court. Picked up by Sunset. Outside attack coming. Leaf on defense once again. Tip doesn't find the floor from Mountainside. Leaf unable to find the corner. Point Sunset. Floater from Hankel. Falls short of serve receive. That's an ace for Sunset. Henkel's proving difficult to contain and serve receive. Once again, short serve. Clark handles it this time. Slide coming around for Burlingame. The off-speed shot results in a point for Mountainside. Termello back to serve for Mountainside. Deep float serve, handled by Sunset. Middle attack coming. Ball dribbles down in front of the middle block. Point, Sunset. Well executed play on the part of Mountainside. Good pass. A 3-set with a kill from Burlingame. Point Mountainside. Jan rotates in to serve. Short float, handled by Sunset. Chip shot finds the floor, point Sunset. Sunset serving. Set goes too far outside. Leith unable to handle it. Her attack goes wide. Point Sunset. Service error. Burlingame back to serve. Wilburn subbing into the front row from Mountainside. Down ball coming from Sunset, handled by Mountainside. Termello sets. Leith with big attack. Kill Leith, point Mountainside. Coach Solon is slowing things down with a substitution. Burlingame back to serve again. Good pass by Sunset. Middle attack coming. Burlingame plays defense. Free ball coming. Sunset handles it in system. Ball coming to the middle. Big swing. Point Sunset.
Into the game from Mountainside, number 3, Grace Clark.
Short serve from Sunset, handled. Outside attack coming from Leith. Nice dig, cross court from Sunset. Clark picks up the ball. Middle attack. Handled. Sunset with a roll shot. Defense here, fighting for both sides. Mishandled by Wilburn. Point Sunset. Chan with the pass. Free ball. Opportunity for Mountainside. Attempt to run an X play. Big swing from Sunset, picked up by Mountainside. Termello on defense. Leith, cross-court shot, finds the floor. Leith playing smart volleyball tonight, recognizing when the opportunity is there to attack and when an off-speed shot would be the better choice. Peterson back to serve. Aggressive float serve handled by Sunset. Big swing coming from the outside. Picked up by Clark. Jarmello set into the outside, lead swinging. Big swing down the line, point. As the night's gone on, offense for both sides has really picked up. Peterson back to serve. Set to middle, tip. Ball still in play. Point, Sunset. Short serve from Sunset picked up by Peterson. Too many people with almost the same name on different teams. Timeout called by Mountainside. That's Coach Mayo's second timeout of the set. Both teams taking the floor. The score is currently 20 for Sunset to Mountainside's 15. Game to 25. Win by 2. Big swing from the outside. Finds the floor. Point, Mountainside. Coach Mayo's timeout was well placed, earning our team a side out. Green coming in for Mountainside. Leaf back to serve for Mountainside. Deep float serve. Sunset handles it. Set going to the outside. Cross-court shot. Touched by the block. Mountainside defense unable to pick it up. Patterson back to serve for Sunset. Deep float serve. Peterson handles it. Free ball coming. Nope, miscommunication. Costs Mountainside a point. Jarmello there trying to rally her team. Patterson serves for Sunset. Peterson unable to control the serve. Point, Sunset. Aggressive serve by Sunset. Backside set. Picked up by Sunset. No. Second contact. Goes under the net. Point, Mountainside. Burlingame rotates back into the front row. Clark back to serve. Patterson handles the serve well. Right side attack, cross court. Peterson picks it up on defense. Ball still alive. Sunset has an opportunity. Sets it over on 2. Burlingame on the slide. Can't find the floor. Tight set coming from Sunset. Leads to a point for Mountainside. Clark back to serve once again. Jump float coming. Deep cross-court jump float. Goes wide. Point Sunset. Sunset is looking at match point. And back to serve match point is Hankel. Clark with a great pass. Coming around backside. Burlingame with a kill. Point Mountainside. Mountainside needs to play well to put some points on the board and even the score up at 24. Dramello back to serve. Deep serve, nicely done. Handled by Sunset. Back row attack coming. Ball still in play. Clark setting. Off-speed shot by Christian. Finds the floor. Point Mountainside. 1 down, 4 to go. Dramello back to serve again. Deep serve once again. Passed well by Sunset. Back row attack coming. Off-speed shot. Ball still in play. Block playing a role here. Free ball over from Sunset. Goes wide. Point Mountainside. And Sunset called its first timeout of this 4th set. The score is 24 Sunset, 21 Mountainside. Both teams coming back to take the floor. Sunset at match point on serve receive with 24. Mountainside serving at 21. Dramello back to serve. Good serve deep. Pushes the reception back. Back row attack. Handled by Mountainside. Clark hustles the ball down. Attack coming from the right side. Hitting error. Costs Mountainside a point. 4th set finishes Sunset 25, Mountainside 21. Match score, Sunset 3, Mountainside 1. Both teams socially distance wave at each other as the match concludes. Thank you for joining us.